being with your client.
Yeah. Actually, why we recommend this? Because when you take shower, you enhance your energy. You cleanse your energy. You purify your energy.
Okay.
So shower is very, purifying.
Okay.
So before meditation or before talking to client, before starting your work, if you take shower, so you become more holistic, more pure.
As if you're flushing everything out.
Flushing physical and also mental, spiritual also.
And I'm doing that also with using the salt to rub the points of chakra.
We don't do that.
Yeah, two of my healers told me they do that. One of them who was in the Himalayas.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they are different.
But I think it's nice.
These are additional things.
Yeah, it's additional.
Yeah.
No harm. And salt is very good.
Yeah, salt is good. But shower is good.
Of course.
Because that will release the letharginess. You will feel more focused, more energetic. That will help you to deal with your clients, to deal with the spiritual things also.
Okay, let me ask you some questions. Now I am, okay, there's a client and I need to see her. Okay, first of all, I'm not a psychiatrist, so I am not going to just sit first and talk. Well, I have maybe to do some stretching with that person, like yoga stretching. Maybe I'll do with her or him some breathing technique, and I'll do maybe meditation. And then after that, after they're relaxed, we start talking, and I'm listening. And while I'm listening, I try to grab as much as I can signs and signals in order to understand what's going on.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I summarized the whole course.
Yes.
Exactly.
This is the way. So before you start your healing.
That's what this is what I wanted to write, to make sure that I really understood anything. I mean, everything here is information, but the practical. When you are in your room and you have clients, this is how we do it.
Yes.
And also to see, and at the beginning, try to find that for her or him to feel comfortable with you. So sometimes you need to break the ice, as they say. Yeah. That's what I do, for example, in Pilates. I get so many students who like shy from their body, or they're not flexible, or they're fat. I tell them, it's okay. So what?
Yeah.
It's fine. There is so many people who can do this, It's okay. You're here just to move, to work out, to take care of your body.
Yes.
So relax. Everybody's here the same. Each one of us has something. We are all the same.
Yeah.
And we take it from there. Now, while I was doing lots of my yoga's exercises and stretching, I can't just separate Pilates because I know that there are some clients who won't be able to do things, so I need to find some other modification for them to do. So I did that. I did some other modifications for them to do, like the bridge, like so many things. Because, especially when they're at an old age, especially, people with injuries, they have injuries. Because I face that with so many of them. They're very stubborn. They just, no, I'm afraid something will happen. Okay. How could you know if you don't try it? No, Lena, no, I don't want to. I'm telling you to push. Just try. Count 2 counts. So it's like that fear, can't even break it with them. So because of that, I had to find other ways for them to do the exercise.
Yeah.
So that's another thing that I'll be doing in some of the posture of yoga.
Yeah.
I won't be able to, lots of them, they can't sit like that. They have they
Stiff.
have, it's not just stiff, they had operation in the knees.
Operations, yeah.
So they need to sit on a chair.
Chairs. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like, for example, I have this big stability ball, they have to sit on the stability ball. So, and some of them, they can't really lay down if you want to do the meditation, you know, the Nadi meditation, Nadi, Yoga Nadi. So they would sit also on a chair.
Yeah.
Because they have back problem or back operation. So I needed to work around everything in the book regarding to the clients that I might be having, who might, for example, I have an issue. I did an operation before a year and a half in my breast, and I had to move some lumps and things. And the doctor since then told me, don't ever sleep on your
Just.
Yeah. So when I was trying to do that, I had to put the circle under me so that I don't go totally down.
Press it.
Exactly. So I always teach myself for people from what I have.
Yeah.
You know? So I worked around all this to come out with a program. A program for clients with different issues. And I'm trying to summarize it. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to summarize a class, and I will read it for you, explaining how I'm doing in that class in order to see how we'll be reaching that person physically, mentally, and spiritually.
Yeah. Yeah. So the program you have made in your mind is very good, but there you will have to modify.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because see, they will come to you for the healing,
exactly.
for the health.
Exactly.
And you'll have to see what is best suitable for your student, for your client. Some may like
the talk more than the word.
Yeah. So
yeah,
talking to them is also a way. But what will work more effectively is the practice. They have to practice certain things. So what I have realized that asanas practices based on one's level is very powerful, because the trauma, the stress, the emotions are stored in the muscles and also in the energy centers, and which we have to release through different postures.
Exactly.
When you practice different postures, then you release lots of things we don't know about.
But some of them can be get bored quickly and lose concentration. So instead of doing lots of counts, you can do less counts. This way, we will work on those muscles.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they are still with us, concentrating with us, because there are some people that they distract easily.
Yeah.
So you need to keep them always not distracted.
Yeah. To do something.
Exactly. So if I keep changing, and then let's do that. Think like when I do in class. Okay, now I'm working on this muscle. Okay. Can you feel it? And then you see them asking me, you mean this? No. I said, not this one. This one. Okay. If you're not feeling it, raise your leg more up. Do that. Yeah. So this way, they're with me. They are listening. But if they keep just repeating, they will lose it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So sometimes the time for each phase to do is also a very important aspect.
Yeah.
I mean, if we want to do with them the nasal, not necessarily 10 minutes. No. They will lose definitely they will lose concentration.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. So even in the breathing, the only thing I find that everybody, literally everybody, so it's the Yoga Nadi, Yoga Nadi.
Yoga Nidra.
Sorry, no, Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra, okay, which I love, which I call it the long meditation. Especially, yeah, oh my God, they love it. They are ready to do it for hours. They love it.
And the Yoga Nidra is very powerful practice to calm down the chakras. The chakras which are very overactive, they will come.
Start to put them. Now concentrate on your brain. Release, then go slowly down. Take a deep inhale and exhale slowly here, and then to the left arm, the bicep here, and then slowly, and then step by step, they would feel it with you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when you start breathing, and then you can imagine yourself somewhere that you're really enjoying the ocean,
Yeah.
in the jungle, or in the forest, listening to the sounds of the birds. This I've seen my students. I used to do it to the end of the class. Oh my God. Next candles in the room. They love it.
That works effectively.
Some of them seriously they don't want the class to end. And that's after 1 hour of Pilates hard work. They lay down and they would lay down, they would forget themselves. And I would like say it's half an hour maximum. No, they don't want to finish. I look at them, I feel bad. I don't want to wake them up yet. They're into it, they're enjoying it. Yeah. So yoga nidra works a lot.
Right.
That's, I think, is one of the things I know everybody loves. I've seen it, I've dealt with it, I'm doing it every day. It's something I enjoy, And I put like light sound of the ocean. It's the best.
Yeah. That works. So you can make it like in that way. You can make the program, and you have various tools of asanas, pranayama, breathing techniques, some concentration development techniques, meditation. Then you can use sound healing. You can use, chakra meditation. Chakra meditation is if some can sit in the position and they can do, that's okay. Otherwise, they can lie down and they can do meditation. Now,
the only thing is that when we do the what's it called, the kriya, which is this, they have to sit.
Yeah, for that.
That's why when we have all those chairs, whatever, you need to sit. And after this one, okay, you can lay down. But before that, no.
Yeah. So meditation is done after breathing exercises. So you should have to keep the sequence, first postures, then breathings, then meditation.
Yes, exactly. All our meditation is at the end, of course. Yes.
But physical activity is very important. They can jump, they can jog, they can do different things.
We usually, that's the thing. We have to do yoga, asanas, and then we go with the breathing, different kinds of breathing. Not necessarily all of them. And then slowly we take them to the meditation. Exactly.
So this is the best way.
Excretory system नहीं है अपने anatomy में.
Excretory system नहीं है. But it's part of digestion system.
Part of digestive system. Okay.
So in digestion system, there are three things: ingestion, absorption, and elimination. There are three things in digestion system.
Swallowing, taking out, and something that is fattening stays in.
Ingestion is taking things inside, right? Ingestion, mixture, absorption, elimination. There are four things. Ingestion, taking inside. Mixture means there are lots of enzymes which are mixed into the food, right from the saliva, right from the tongue to the esophagus that goes into the stomach. So during this path, during this travel, there are lots of enzymes which are mixed with this. When the food goes inside the stomach, then there is hydrochloric acid. There are lots of acids which are mixed, which are secreted to the food or the breakdown of the food, right? And then when that goes into the intestine, then the absorption stops. And when that enters into the large intestine, then from there, the elimination, the excretion system, this is called excretion system. And excretion,
ये ऐसा चित्र लिखा था
excretion में किडनीज का भी रोल है. ठीक है, एक्सक्रीशन सिस्टम में ऐसा बात है. Excretion means the elimination, like sweating, urination, stool, all the excretion system.
सर इसमें एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम मतलब जो इस तरह का दिया हुआ है बताया नहीं है.
एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम अलग से इसमें नहीं है.
नहीं 300 आवर्स वाला में है,
उसमें अलग है एनाटॉमी का. एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम
एनाटॉमी का बुक है आपके पास कोई? एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम कहाँ पर है?
एक्सक्रीटरी सिस्टम का देखना पड़ेगा स्पेसिफिक.
जैसे कल 2 एनाटॉमी का बुक था, ले गए फोटो.
कौन ले?
एक शायद एक लीना. We had 2 anatomy books by Camino. So one was taken away by
The captain. The
okay.
The other one by his friend.
Dovi.
No, Dobby or no?
Dovi.
Okay.
So they are both there?
Yes.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question. Somebody with, okay, we're talking about the breathing, all right? Into the breathing. Breathing is very sensitive part.
Yeah.
And we need to take into consideration heart problem, high pressure problem,
Yes. So
and the crystals in the ear. So how can we work with people? For example, for me, since me moving a lot and doing so many things, I have crystals. Everybody has crystals in their ear, in the inner ear. These crystals are the reason for you to be balanced. If they move a lot, if they move a little bit, or imagine it's some, because my cousin and his father are surgeon, ENT. It's like sometimes small thing that you can't see with the eye would go in, and you lose the balance.
that's true.
So people in this position, for example, and we're doing for them the
Breathing.
or whatever. Okay, this is gonna make some drowsiness here, and sometimes the ears will start to block. How will work with these people?
Yes. So in this book also that is given, every breathing exercise has contraindications.
Yes, I read about.
Yeah. So you have to be, while teaching even asana also and pranayama also, you have to be very, very cautious for the medical condition of every person.
When I read most of the asanas, I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah, of course.
Seriously.
And you should avoid.
When I looked at it, most of them I can't do. I'm not supposed to do because I have inner ear problem, I have blood pressure problem, I have heart problem, I have all this. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I need to do it. But for me, I'm okay because I'm a Pilates instructor. I know how to work with it. When you come to a patient, I say, no, you can't do this. No, I'm sorry, you can't do it. No, you can't do it. Okay, what are they supposed to do? You know what I mean? But the breathing is very tough. It's really hard. I mean, when we do this and we hold and then again we release, this needs effort. And I know so many clients will feel dizzy. So, is it okay, for example, if we didn't do it 4 times? And that's it? They won't feel anything, right? What's the solution for that? What to give them instead of that? Right?
I'm telling you the solution. Even the heart patients can also do yoga. People who have high blood pressure, people who have different problems, they can also do yoga. But that will be modified
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the breathing.
About the breathing, again,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like there are some breathing techniques. Like he had done a breathing exercise which created negative things in him that worsened his health condition. Then I advised the counter pranayama and he felt okay. You're right? Yeah. So everything, for an example, moon breathing. Moon breathing is breathing through this. So people who have low blood pressure, they have to avoid, because that will create more coolness inside. So all the pranayama which creates coolness, there are some contraindications, like low blood pressure people have to avoid. Introvert people have to avoid.
What about the cardiovascular?
Cardiovascular exercises or breathing?
Yeah, I mean the breathing for the people with heart problem.
For heart problem, they have to avoid Kapalabhati. They have to avoid. They have to avoid.
So it's going to be like a shallow breathing.
They have to breathe Anulom Vilom. But gentle, very gentle.
Exactly. So that and I mean they can do this and just inhale, exhale slowly with the arms.
They can do Brahmi, humming. So only two breathings will suit to them.
And then that's a meditation.
And meditation. And if they have high blood pressure, because normally heart people have high blood pressure, so they should do Siddhkari Pranayama, teeth breathings, and tongue pranayama.
Not everybody can do that.
Yeah, not everybody can do that. So if they can do, then they can do these two pranayama. Otherwise, Nulom Vilom and Ram. These two. And
people with phobia.
People who have phobia, they should do Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati, Bhastrika.
Just for the anxiety.
Anxiety and phobia, fear, phobia, all these are interlinked.
I'm going to write them all and I will show it to you.
Yes. So please write them down.
Yeah, I want to write each case. I will write cases. I will write whatever is good and what's good.
Yeah.
I will show it to you.
So you can make it.
Because this is, this is part of it. My mind is always waste, It's like, okay, I have this. If I do that, what will happen? I keep trying on myself.
Yeah.
But then I think of my clients. I think of the people I know. Very fat people, for example. They can't even lay down for me.
Yeah.
How can they do meditation? They can sit like that. That's the only way they can do that.
They can sit on sofa, on chairs,
Exactly.
and they can meditate. Or they can simply lie down.
No, they can't lay down.
If they can't lie down, then
that's the only way they can sit.
Yeah.
Like me.
In whatever way. But there are some people who cannot sit on the floor. So they can sit on the chairs.
People do earth, they'll accept sitting on the floor. They don't like.
But you should ensure, should do first thing if they can sit on the floor.
That's the thing, I tell them, bring your own mat. If you want, my mat is clean and hygiene. You can bring your blanket, you bring the towel, whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then you see, Mama, I would like to sit on the couch. You do whatever you want, maybe next time.
Yes. That's fine. Any other question?
सर इसके लिए क्या है? Sleep apnea and snoring के लिए.
Snoring.
Sleep apnea and snoring. What is the
Pranayama?
Yeah, exactly.
See, yoga asanas is good for sleep apnea and snoring asanas, and because yoga corrects cardiovascular system and respiratory system. Okay, these two are linked with snoring and sleep apnea. And then in breathing exercise, they should do Kapalabhati, Anulom Vilom, Ujjayi, Brahmi.
how much?
They can do Bhastrika also.
How much?
Quantity can be like Kapalabhati can be done like 53 sets.
Okay.
Oh, they can do that.
Oh,
They can do that.
yeah. Kapalabhati.
3 sets of 50 Kapalabhati.
Exactly.
And then
And Kapalabhati should be followed with It's called breath restoration. When you complete 50 strokes, then you have to give the time to restore the breath. You can give 1 minute to 3 minutes to restore the breath. Then we'll do Anulom Vilom. So Kapalbhati should be followed by breath restoration.
Not
For-
Vastika?
Just listen. Kapalbhati 50. Then breath restoration for 1 to 3 minutes. Then Anulom Vilom 5 to 10 cycles.
Then again Kapalbhati.
Then again Kapal. So this will be the set of Kapalbhati. Okay. Kapalbhati, 50 strokes, then 1 to 3 minutes breath restoration, then 5 to 10 Anulom Vilom. Then again repeat this set. So this set should be done 3 sets, 3 to 5, maximum 5. So start with 3. Okay.
And
After this Kapalbhati breathing, Bhasrika. Bhasrika is lungs breathings. So this also has to be practiced in the sequence and with
20, 40, 40.
yeah, so that can be practiced like 20. After 20, again breath restoration for 1 minute, and then Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Because Anulom Vilom Pranayama should be practiced after all the intensive breathing exercises. Because these two are intensive breathing exercises, Kapalbhati and Bhasrika. Anulom Vilom will balance the.
It's the nasal. You mean the nasal one? That's the same one, yeah?
You can keep
Yeah, it's this one.
this mudra. This
Yeah, this one.
or without keeping here, you can just fold these 2 fingers.
Because I remember the name in English more than it's the nasal breathing.
Yeah, nostril breathings. Anulom Vilom is nostril breathings. Bhasrika set, when this should also be done 3 sets. So you can start with 20 Bhasrika, but you can increase to 30, 50, maximum 50, not more than 50.
53 sets.
Yeah,
3 sets.
but that should also be followed by breath restoration, Anulom Vilom. First breath restoration, then Anulom Vilom. Because you should not do Anulom Vilom immediately. Because your breath is not regular. Your breath is not organized. And if you force, if you start Anulom Vilom just after Bhasrika or Kapalbhati, you'll force your lungs, you'll force your heart, which is not good. So first let them settle down. Then Anulom Vilom. So first Kapalbhati, then Bhasrika, then Ujjayi. Ujjayi can be practiced again 3 sets of 10 Ujjayi at one go. 10 Ujjayi, and then give a short relaxation, means short break, breath restoration for 1 minute, then again Ujjayi. So 3 sets, 10, 10.
Without Anulom Vilom this time.
You don't need Anulom Vilom in this because it's not so intensive.
Because I have specifically problem related to sleep apnea. I also have snoring problems.
So you can do this, all these
So
things.
I have to work intensely on it because I am facing these problems from last 3 or 2 years.
In fact, it's very young to have these.
Yes.
Because that
That's
happens.
why I came into yoga.
That normally
I feel
happens
bad for this new generation.
because of stress, because of
Yeah.
fear. All this.
So many stress. Like
You're too young. When I was your age, I was flying.
But he underwent many traumatic situations, stressful situations.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I feel bad for them, because it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you are still at
That
the
is true.
beginning of your life. You should
That
be
is true.
nourished. You should be like an open flower now.
Yeah, so they have finished Ayurveda. They have finished
Yeah.
Yoga Nidra. So we do Ayurveda now? Should we do Ayurveda now?
Yeah, sure.
Can you call all of them here?
so how much time will it take me to resolve my snoring and
That can take
Good tip.
2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months.
Yeah,
But
but-
cured.
But you do it every day.
Okay, and when to do these things? Before sleeping?
Yeah.
No, while doing yoga.
But nothing before you sleep?
Before sleep, you
Maybe
can do breathing exercises.
Breathing, which breathing?
Because you'll take food in the night, separate food. You cannot breathe.
Don't eat.
You cannot do.
By the way.
Okay, I will not eat at that.
Don't drink any caffeine and no fruits, no sugar.
No,
it's
no
really-
sugar. Okay.
No, sugar.
It's a bit difficult, but
I'll tell you something, honestly.
Cold things. Can you call them all of them?
Anything called sugar, caffeine, juice, fruits, heavy meals, cancel. Cancel. And last meal should be at 6 o'clock, not after that. Your last meal should be at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yes, you're not supposed to eat anything after that. And it's except water.
I think I should skip night meals.
Of course you should.
Actually,
Very important.
you should not skip night meals because you can take evening food little, and
Like
you have to
cucumber.
you have to avoid all the cold things. Cold things means that which gets cold in you, cold or cough in you.
I have throat swelling problem also.
Yeah, that is because of cold and cough.
Okay.
This is Kapha, Vata. This is what we are going to study today in Ayurveda.
Ravi sir told me that I am Pitta pravritti. Like my nature is Pitta.
No. Namaste, namaste.
Namaste, Guruji.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
It's
we'll have.
okay. I'm resting, staying
Okay.
warm in the house.
Now we'll have Ayurveda class. So Ayurveda. Can you join me with other link I'm sending?
Sure, of course, of course. The old one, the 501.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So he's leaving? Okay.
It's not 20%.
Yeah, please.
I need to go at 1.
Hmm.
At 1, I need to.
At 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all finish at 1.
Okay.
We all finish. Money?
Yes, sir.
इसको लॉग इन कर दो इसमें.
अच्छा दूसरी साइड से करना है. अच्छा
इसको लीव कर दो.
रवि जी
Excuse me, Guruji. Guruji? Your microphone is off. If you started.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I'm audible to you? Yeah, well, so I was telling mic was mute. Now I'm repeating again. Ayurveda is part of yoga course and pranayama course and all courses. Ayurveda is the science of holistic, science of longevity. Ayur means life, longevity, and Veda means science. Please don't eat while learning, while class. You should not eat. This indiscipline. In the class, you should not eat, you should not drink. In the class, you have to be very focused, okay? Take it holistically. It's like worship. When you do worship, then you don't eat and drink.
Ayur, you said what?
Yeah. Ayur means longevity. Longevity, you know longevity? Lifespan. It's called Ayur. Veda is science or the knowledge. So science of longevity or health is called Ayurveda. Okay. There are 4 things in Ayurveda. First is called Ahar. Ahar is food or diet. Ahar. Second is Vihar, is this hiding place where you live, your residential place. It's called Vihar. Vichar is thought process, your thinking process. And Vyavhar is karma, actions. So all these 4 things determine your health. If you lack in any of these 4 things, your life will not be completely healthy. If you are observing 3 things, but skipping 1/4, then you'll not enjoy the longevity. Okay, so there are 4 bases of Ayurveda: Ahar, diet; Vihar, residential place; Vichar, thought process; Vyavhar, your actions. Okay, now there are 3 principles of Ayurveda, which is called Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Okay, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So Vata is air, right? Pitta is fire, and Kapha is water. There are 3 elements in our body: Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. But Vata is also connected with other elements of the nature. There are 5 elements of nature. So we have 5 elements in our fingers also. When you practice mudra, then you balance the elements of the nature also. Okay. When you eat with hands, then that balances the things. People are eating through spoons, so that will not supply the healing stuff. Because your fingers have healing energies. Your hands have healing energies. Okay. So Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, these are 3 subtle energies. Okay. And these 3 subtle energies affect your entire body energy body. Prana body. It's called pranic body. So your prana is affected with the imbalances of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha in your body. So if you are Vata dominant, you will have different imbalance in your nature. If you are Kapha dominant, you will have different imbalance. So also fire, Pitta dominant. Okay. So in this chapter, we'll be studying about what are the natures: physiological, psychological, emotional, and spiritual. Actually, spiritual you cannot detect easily, but physical you can detect. Like obesity. Obese people means they are Kapha dominant. Or lean people, silver people, they are Pitta dominant. Okay, and Vata dominant people are very active. They have neither, obese or nor they are slim. They have almost balanced Vata dominant. But again, there are some, Vata dominant people are very active physically. They are very active, like you are very active. So you have Vata active, more active, powerful. That doesn't mean that you don't have other things. Sometimes any of these three things may aggravate because of the weather also, because of your sickness also. When you get sick, then the energy gets disturbed. Even Vata dominant people can also have Kapha dominant. Like when you have coughing, when you have coughing, when you have cold, this means although you are Vata dominant, but you have cold, that means Kapha has been aggravated in your body. So although you are Vata dominant, but you will, or Pitta dominant, and if you have Kapha, this cough, in English cough, then you will have to add something in your food or in your lifestyle which will combat that Kapha. It's clear? But physiological symptoms you understood. Obese, slim, and active. They are the physical symptoms, physical and psychologically. Like Kapha dominant people, their mind has patience. They're very patientful. And other two people will not be so patientful. Pitta and Vata dominant people will not have patience. But Kapha has patience. This is good part of their psyche. But there are some negative part also. This is the first thing. Second, they have, they have gratitude. Kapha dominant people will have gratitude. And they have compassion. They're very compassionate people. Kapha dominant people will find they're very compassionate. And they are very loving, caring people. Kapha dominant people. You will find these people are very loving, caring. Okay. But when that becomes too much, in them also they become, too much, then what happens? Then they will have indulgence, attachment, attachment, which again will create problem in their psyche, in their life. They are very emotional people, emotional imbalances. They start crying, they start, because of what? Simple thing, because of indulgence, because of attachment. Okay. They have laziness. They'll be lazy people. They'll be lethargic. So laziness, letharginess come from Kapha when that is dominant in. Okay. Procrastination. They have procrastination also. So these are negative psychology, positive and negative. Okay, so these are some Kapha. Similarly, Pitta people, you will find their psyche, they're very sharp in intelligence. Their minds are very sharp. Pitta. And Vata people have also sharp mind, but comparatively, Pitta people have more sharp mind, sharp intellect. They are very intelligent in mathematics.
Definitely, that's okay.
Yeah, they opt science in their studies. Pitta dominant people. Okay, and negative aspect of their psyche is they have less endurance. They have irritation nature. They irritate at small things. They don't have tolerance. They don't have endurance psychologically. And one more thing, physiologically, they have a very high metabolic rate. Pitta dominant people have very high metabolic rate. So whatever they eat, even they eat whatever, that will be digested, but their body will not get fat because of high metabolic.
Because of thinking, because they are scientists.
Yeah, so both are interlinked.
Yeah, it's connected.
Mind and body, these two are interlinked. Okay.
Guruji, I think in my 26 years of life,
You might have
all the characteristics
of Pitta.
of Pitta, Kapha and Vata.
Yeah.
Like my characteristics has changed. Like earlier, I used to eat a lot, but I was not able to
Very-
gain weight.
Again.
And suddenly, I gained 14 kg weight.
Yeah, then your body had changed your nature.
Yes.
Yeah.
And earlier, I used to procrastinate a lot, but now I don't procrastinate.
Because see, this is vice versa. This vice versa means if your psychological behaviors change, your physical health also will change.
Definitely.
Right? So you have to be mindful in both things, in your mind, in your body also, in your food also, in your company where you are living, right? The place where you are living, everything affects.
Like within 3 years, all the things are getting balanced. But 3 years ago, I think I was more of with Kapha pravritti.
Yeah. Now Vata. Vata comes psychologically. They are smart, right? And physiologically, they will find they walk faster. Their paces are very fast pace. They can't walk slow pace. Vata people. They walk, they think, talk, and walk faster. Think, talk, and walk faster. They have less stability. These are negative aspects now. They have less stability. They will not remain focused on one thing for a long time. They will keep changing their goals. They will keep changing their, things. They have not, sustenance.
Not sustainable.
Yeah, continuity. And their relationships are also like that.
Who are you from all these three? I can't remember. I can't
There's a test I could send it because there are more aspects. Everybody has all of the elements, but the percentage is different. And there is tests which you can take, and it will show which ones plus or minus.
Very
Plus, during your life, you can change your.
I'm like, I don't know what was it.
It's like an elephant.
Yeah, exactly. The summary.
Yeah.
Guruji, which guna is dominant in me? Which?
See, this keeps changing, but right now, at present, you have Kapha. I had told you in the beginning only. Okay. We have to keep everything balanced. Yoga helps a lot.
Yeah, I see it a lot in my kids. My son is Vata, Kapha. Digo, Vata, like pure Vata. He's air, like he's thin hair, very light, eats a lot and it's like this. That's my son. And my daughter is like the elephant. Since she was born, she's heavy, big bones, thick hair, curly hair. When she walks, you hear her like boom, boom. She's like that kind of personality,
And that's related to the stars also, to the planets also. So Kapha people have Mercury more dominant on them. Mercury.
Sun is Pitta.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mercury is my
Your
lagna.
That will make you lazy.
Sun is
That will make you procrastinate things.
Digo, but yes, because you're thin and like I always forget the names in Hindi. I mean like Vata Pitta Kapha Pitta Vata Kapha. I always think fire, air. That's how I think. Fire is
Vata is air, Pitta is fire, Kapha is water. But still,
Pitta is fire.
yeah. But still, Vata is composed of not only air, but air and space. The two things. Right? Similarly, Pitta is not only fire, but fire and water also.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
the energy of
Similarly,
transformation.
Kapha is made of water and
My
earth.
husband is Kapha. He's tall, but he's very kind of like he's sluggish. He's not a fast.
Okay.
He's
So
slow.
all the movements of your body happens because of Vata. You blink your eyes because of Vata. Your body is mobile because of Vata. Your breathing, the tissue movements are related to Vata. Okay, that activates this thing. Similarly, Pitta, the digestion system, absorption, assimilation, excretion, all these are because of Pitta. Okay. And Kapha.
Can you
Yes.
repeat the Vata, please? The Vata, please, Guruji?
Yeah, Vata is composed of space and air, and that governs your breathing, blinking, muscle, tissue movements, joints movements. This is because of Vata. Your heart pulsates because of Vata. Okay.
Pitta is fire.
Yeah. So creativity, flexibility, all are because of
Vata.
Vata.
So, 9 months ago,
Vata is mind.
I was having anxiety.
Kapha is more of your you're made of.
Sorry.
the mind.
9 months ago, I was facing anxiety, and I was feeling hyperly active. So I think at that time, my Vata
Vata was aggravated. Okay. Similarly, Pitta. Pitta is made up
Fire.
of fire and water. Okay. And it governs digestive system, absorption, assimilation, metabolic system, body temperature.
Definitely this is Pitta.
Okay.
Oh, you would have good digestion. Your Vata.
I used to.
Sure.
I was like that.
You have Vata and Pitta.
Yeah, I have
These two
both.
things dominant. Okay. And Pitta people, because of Pitta, you have understanding, you have intelligence. Because of fire, intelligent people are very angry also, anger, less tolerance, So these are nature of Pitta. So all these things happen because of Pitta, right? But you need all the things. You need Vata also, you need Pitta also, you need Kapha also. Everybody need Kapha. Kapha is your muscles are bone, muscle, tendons, all they are because of Kapha. The cerebral fluids in the joints are the form of Kapha. So these are Kapha. Okay, the glueness, or there is a
It's the like a collagen, the electrant. It's the thing
Yes.
that's like rubber inside the body.
because of Kapha, watery element, right? The skin, the glow on the skin. If you drink plenty of water, there will be glow on your skin, right? So the prana tattva, you supply through water. If you drink plenty of water, you'll have extraordinary prana in you. Means strength. But again, you need air to mobilize, fire to think better, intelligence. So these are three things, three elements, three humors of Ayurveda. This is called doshas. There are three doshas. It's called three doshas in Ayurveda. Clear? And how you evaluate in which category you fall down? There's a questionnaire. You'll answer and you'll decide that which category you are in.
Okay.
And again, that keeps changing according to your lifestyle. All these four things. What? Ahar, vihar, vichar, vyavhar. If you'll change any of these things, you will change these things also.
Yeah, when I was young, I think I was Pitta for everything. Like I was always running, doing like.
Okay.
Now
Where can we find the
like
answer that you said?
The questionnaire?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll send that questionnaire.
Okay.
Do you have questionnaire also? Yeah.
I can search.
Okay, but
Vijita has a questionnaire in her website, but I can't remember. I did it. But I can't
It's easy
remember.
to find.
you can find easily. You can find easily. Questionnaire you can find on internet also. But if you want, I can also share. So there are some questionnaire will even whatever we have talked, you can check. You can immediately find, but that will not be 100%. But there are a lot of other aspects also will have to answer. Then you will come to conclusion, and that will be more appropriate, more correct answer. Okay. But your body language can tell you your category. Yeah, like you are Kapha dominant. Okay. Yeah. Now there are some foods we have to be aware of. What kind of foods will create what energy in you? Okay, should understand. So the like first we'll take Vata things. The well cooked and warm and unadjusted foods. So Vata include these foods, warm foods. When you eat warm foods, then you will create Vata in you. So people who have Kapha, they don't eat warm foods. They eat stale foods, they eat cold foods, right? So processed foods, all these things will create Kapha. So in Vata balance, you will have to eat warm foods, well cooked, and small meals, 3 or 4 times, not heavy meals. If you take a small meals, then that will balance, that will maintain the health of Vata. And also regularity of the meal. If you eat at 1 p.m. every day, you should take 1 p.m. Like so long you are here in this training, like normally people get free at 1 p.m. they go and they take lunch at 2. So that way they can, but you'll have to take 2 p.m. and your body adapts naturally. Yeah. If you start taking meal at 2, then your body will feel hungry at that time. So the regularity, okay. So you have to maintain the regularity. But sometimes if you break this because of your traveling, then definitely that will create some imbalance in your energy. You may have noticed. But again, you have to regain that by following this thing. You will have constipation, you will have these gases, bloating, different things.
Some people have a very quick response to in their digestion system when traveling or when the weather changes as well. I think the temperature changes.
Right.
Is it because of the imbalance that is created, or?
Yeah, because there was imbalance created. Because the irregularity of food, then also the rest, because you don't take rest when you are traveling.
Mm-hmm. And one question, Guruji, if we say it's good to have our lunch, for example, at the same time every day, but then when we are traveling, for example, then we become less flexible, so the body has more reaction.
Yeah.
Is there a balance to that or no?
Yeah, actually, your body naturally demands. Suppose if you are traveling, and of course, when you are traveling, then you will have to be very much active. You remain very much active in walking, in visiting, in meetings, and all these things. And then your body won't accept the normal food habits. You'll have to eat less also to stay active, right? And if you are walking, suppose if you are going to trekking, you are traveling, you are going to mountain or somewhere, or you are going somewhere, you'll walk. That will create more fire in you also. That will create, because we are so active, so that will create more Vata also because movements create Vata. And because of Vata, we are active, moving. These two things are interlinked. Okay. So during the travelings, your body also won't eat so much, or normally you eat when you are not traveling, when you are at home or you are in your city. So that changes according to your, again, vyavhar, ahar, vihar, vyavhar, actions, that also changes. So the lazy people should, the people who have kapha, they should be more active. They should go for walking. They should, even in the city also, they should do exercises, more exercises than the Vata people, more exercise than Kapha, than Pitta people. So Kapha people need more exercises.
Then Guruji, why I don't feel tired most of the time.
You don't feel tired?
Yeah, I don't feel tired.
Because you need to do more active exercises.
Even if I practice yoga twice daily, I don't feel tired.
There's one more thing which is not normally people aware of, is celibacy. if you observe celibacy, celibacy is conservation of your fluid energy, then you will have robust energy. You'll have too much energy. In that, for that also you will not feel so much tired because you have robust energy. Although you have kapha, but inside that energy that's called semen, or that energy is fluid energy, will keep you very much active. And if you have extra amount of that, then you will feel overactive,
hyperactive and imbalanced.
You will sleep less, you will have, and if you will not be active also in your life, then that will harm your energy, that will harm your health.
Like
to maintain that, will have to be so much active.
And most of the time my body is very warm. Most of the time.
Yes.
No?
Warm or numb? Warm. Warm is that nature.
That's good. My toe, now I have a problem. My feet, my nose, my hands are always cold.
No, but sometimes it feels like burning.
Then blood separation.
So burning is because of that brahmacharya.
So how to deal with that? Like I just want to have a balance in life. Like why I am here. Just to like in this room I feel balanced. But outside this room, outside this school, my mind gets imbalanced. And
because of energy.
5 days ago, I have beaten someone. Because he was drunk and he was abusing me, and I lost my control and test. So I just want to calm down myself.
So just calling pranayama, one pranayama, and exercises for more stability.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
Calm.
Yeah, actually, in this case, you need more meditation.
Yes,
right? Meditation is more powerful than anything.
Yes.
Okay,
So
celibacy can only be maintained by meditation and ethical lives. Meditation is mindfulness practice, meditation practice more.
But I'm sorry to dig into it, but the issue is celibacy as not practicing sexual intercourse, or like keeping the semen inside.
See, only if anyone will simply avoid intercourse and will keep the semen inside, but if that will not be transmuted, then it will create problems. That has to transmute also, that has to channelize also towards higher chakras. Otherwise, that will create some problem in this area, sacral chakra. That will create in sacral chakra, that will create in navel chakra. That will create problem. That has to travel upward. That is called transmutation. Urdhva reta is called urdhva reta. Ret means semen. So you have to travel, you have to take this towards upper chakra. And if that flows towards crown, then you don't have any problem.
Because it takes a lot of blood and a lot of energy to recreate the semen, because the body is programmed in a way that whatever is lost from it, it needs to rebuild.
It rebuild.
It takes a lot of
it takes time
and nutrition.
Yeah. Actually, the medical science doesn't believe in celibacy concept. They say this is like you pass urine, this is like you pass the stool. They say it like this. But yoga says this is very important energy, and it takes a long time to regain the same energy. So people who masturbate, people who do so much, intercourses, their energy will become unhealthy, not well energy. So this
And for women, is the same? If we don't have semen? I mean, that's what I'm asking.
you have different energy,
No, we have
but you have also fluid energy.
Yeah, but
You have also fluid energy. Actually, women also discharge, right? Men also discharge. So what is that energy which is discharged? That is fluid energy.
Oh, okay.
but in anatomy, because we studied this, it's men are different. But women can stay up to 4 months without anything, but men can't. So it's the anatomy of men and women. Women can
Again, this is science which tells.
Yeah, but it's, I mean,
it's medical science which tells.
Yeah, but it's true. I mean,
It's not complete true. It's not complete
I
true.
wouldn't say it's medical science. It's just that normalizing of the society now. It's normal. Oh, it's just
No, it's not.
normality.
Listen, we women in general tend to have bear and over this longer time than men. Not to,
This is physiological, aspects. Okay, but here we are talking about the celibacy part.
because in menopause we tend to come less.
Definitely, you have different biology,
Exactly.
you have different
That's what I'm saying,
tendencies,
yeah.
biological behaviors. Definitely, men's and women's both have different biological
Because of the estrogen.
things. But here we are talking about the health. You also need foods, right? Even after menopause also. Men's also need foods in old days. Men's don't have menopause, but men's have different things, right?
Thank God.
Right?
Oh my God.
So, but here we are talking about the Ayurvedic aspects. Even after menopause also, if you don't make intercourse and if you conserve that energy, because that energy is not only that is not related to your period or cycle or the fluid discharge in men or women, but it's related to the transmutation of the energy. If you can conserve that energy, if you can conserve and can channelize that energy to upper chakras, then you will manifest different energy. You'll be more brilliant. You'll be super brilliant. You'll be super active, right? And you will create something great to the humanity, which medical science may not believe. But yoga believes in this. Yoga Ayurveda says that affects your energy body.
Sometimes
energy.
it happens like if you don't eat for 2-3 days, it doesn't feel like anything. Like you will feel normal. You'll have sufficient energy.
Yeah, therefore, celibates are advised to eat less, right? And also eat sattvic food, not tamasic foods.
What's the difference between
Tamasic foods are exciting foods that will excite
like onion, garlic,
onion, garlic,
chocolate,
chocolates,
sugar,
sugars,
chocolate,
and
with
hot foods also, hot foods, spices also. So that is what we are going to cover
alcohol.
in the upcoming parts. So then I have mentioned the dietary considerations for Vata, Pitta, and Kapha people.
So, sorry, Guruji.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Vata and Kapha. I think I missed the Pitta, or can you?
Vata, Pitta, and Kapha.
Yeah, for the Pitta, the food reaction, what energy it brings, we didn't. I think I missed it. Maybe you mentioned the Vata is people eat more well cooked and warm foods and smaller meals.
Yeah, I'm yet to cover this.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have just covered. Yeah, I have just covered Vata part, and in Vata part also, Vata people can satisfy their need for protein by, very mindful eating of dairy products, but they have to be very selective in the foods which create what do you say?
Digestion.
Yes. Like salads. Right? While cooked vegetables are best for Vata, occasional salad with a good oily or creamy dressing. Tomatoes, potatoes, eggplants, and peppers, as well as spinach, should be avoided if Vata person has a stiff and aching joints or muscles. Okay. So sweet, ripe, and juicy fruits are good for Vata. Sweet, ripe, and juicy fruits are good for Vata people.
Sweet in nature, not after production.
Yeah, not the
like
sugar, not the sugar, but
like sugar.
yeah, the natural sources.
Fruits, dates,
The ones that have more thickness in a way.
yeah, dates.
Yeah.
Banana.
And the drying fruits, drying fruits like cranberries or pomegranates or raw apples should be avoided.
Avoid it?
Yes,
Oh,
Do they have too much sugar?
be avoided.
but it's very antioxidant.
Well, but fresh,
And-
no?
Yeah, the fresh one. I'm
Yeah,
talking.
fresh.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about
And fruit should always be eaten
in the morning.
in empty stomach.
And yeah. And preferably before lunch in the morning, not after.
Yeah.
2 hours before or after food.
Okay, and nuts and seeds are good for Vata people. Nuts,
What?
seeds,
Seeds, nuts.
nuts and seeds are good for Vata.
I can't eat them. I don't like them.
And they should avoid sugar, caffeine, tobacco, because Vata people have tendency to be addict of these things. So they have to avoid these things. Alcohol, obviously. And they should, there are some guidelines for Vata people, like they should keep warm. They should keep calm also. They should try to keep calm. They should avoid cold, frozen, and raw foods. They should avoid raw foods. Avoid extreme cold, eat warm foods and spices. Keep a regular routine and get plenty of rest. Vata people. Okay. Now, Pitta has nature of fiery nature, because quality of fire. And you know, fire is hot, penetrating, sharp, and exciting also. Fire. Because of fire, you feel excited and agitations, all these things. And so this has good aspects and bad aspects. Good aspects that they'll be sharp, intelligent, okay, but out of balance, they will be agitated, short-tempered, okay, and their metabolic system naturally will be very high. It will have very strong appetite. Yes.
Great, man.
What?
This what regarding meditation.
There was a meditation. Okay. And Pitta people have very sharp mind. They are intelligent. They have good power of comprehension. Okay. And they are intelligent. And their food habits are naturally, they love spices. They love hot foods. Pitta people.
They shouldn't.
They should not, but they have habit. That is why they are Pitta dominant. Because their food style, food habits, they are getting more these things, which they have to avoid. They have to avoid these things. Okay. They have to practice calmness. They have to, change their food habits, lifestyle. They have to avoid the chilies and spices. Okay. Mexicans are very fond of spices, right?
Well, not more than you, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Really?
more than
You
you.
have the most spiciest pepper in the world, Mexico. It is the most.
Yeah, but
nobody
Mexican
can beat
food
you.
is not as spicy.
Yeah, but I mean, this bold chili is,
Yeah, but how we prepare the Mexican food is much
no, it's
more than Indian.
Yes.
We take the seeds out of the
No.
chilies when we cook. So
People-
don't-
Listen,
It's different.
it's different.
because we have limited time, we have to finish.
Here you have many spices.
Yeah,
We like
yeah,
it,
of course,
but
we have.
we tolerate.
And people who are Pitta dominant, they should not practice yoga or any exercise during the daytime, during the noon time. After 10, they should avoid.
From
Because-
10 to 2.
Yeah.
What,
Content-
we should avoid pittas or
Pitta dominant people should avoid exercises, physical hard exercises between this time.
at night time?
No,
10, between 10
and 2
to-
in the
to
Oh.
Because it's the Pitta time. It's when
Oh.
the sun is highest and it's the most like
Yeah.
energy. It's when you get most of
and in summer 10 to 4.
I usually do that.
And then December point to point, sorry, 7 to 4.
No, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
You have to avoid.
La
Yes,
fiesta.
Fiesta.
Okay. So like barley, rice, oats, and wheat are good grains for Pitta dominant people. Rice also.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, radishes, chilies, garlic, and raw onion should be avoided by Pitta.
Tomatoes.
Guacamole.
Guacamole, ¿cómo así? But I am not Pitta. I'm far from Pitta. I think I am super.
Who said you're Pitta?
No, I'm
You're
just
not
saying I can do all of this. I am not Pitta.
No, the Mexican food, no.
Yeah.
I love the food there.
But I
Okay.
am not Pitta. I think I am a
Yeah.
total Kapha. Like I'm super. Like,
You are Kapha and Vata,
yes. Like.
mixture of this.
Because I'm thinking, I naturally tend the hours I tend to enjoy most exercise is around 11 a.m. That's when I really feel like doing it. Yeah,
So Pitta people should,
time in the day.
yeah, but earlier or later, I just feel too low on energy.
Guruji,
yeah.
and I actually feel active after, in the evening, especially.
Yeah. There are lots of things, Yeah.
Winter.
Pitta, listen, Pitta dominant people should avoid excessive heat, avoid excessive oil, avoid excessive steam, limit salt intake.
Yes.
They have to limit salt intake. They should eat cooling and non-spicy foods. Okay. And exercise during the cooler part of the day, either in the morning or in the evening. Okay. This is for Pitta. Now Kapha. And then we'll have question and answer more. Okay. So Kapha is about the, the watery element. And that we have already discussed the nature of Kapha dominant people. And their food habits they are fond of rices, they're fond of wheat, chapatis, ghee, and these things, they are fond of these things, sweets, they love sweets. And
Definitely I am.
Cake.
yeah. And they are very susceptible, they are very, prone to develop the problems or health issues related to cold, like flu, sinus, congestion, mucus, sluggishness. They naturally, they have tendency to develop these things. So they have to be very cautious in these things.
I love to eat lemon, just like that. I'll cut a lemon and just eat it.
With salt.
Yeah, me too.
And tequila.
Well,
That's something.
that's only on Friday.
So Kapha dominant people should need the foods for Vata and Pitta. The foods which are avoided by Vata and Pitta are good for Kapha. Means spices are good for them, right? Spicy foods and
Salads, fruits.
bitter fruits, astringent. So these foods are good for them.
So if I eat spicy foods, it's good for my.
Yeah, that's good. But again, in limit. Yeah, you have to see how much your body is accepting.
Like in the path of celibacy, it's not recommended.
Not too much, but yeah.
But here there is nothing called not spicy. Not spicy is spicy.
Even in water they put masala.
I don't feel like spicy, and he's.
And Kapha people should avoid sweets, okay, dairy products should avoid. And this since Kapha dominant, since they are lazy and procrastinating nature, so they should live in community of active people. And they should practice.
I'm the queen of procrastination.
And they have less motivation for exercises, so they should practice in group exercise.
Yeah, that's me.
That will, yeah.
That's
That
okay.
will-
Serious
That's me.
And
Going.
yeah. So she will activate.
Out of your
She'll activate her energy in you, and you will activate your energy in her.
Did I take your number?
This is how you balance. Okay.
Lena helps me also.
That's
Well, now the last thing, please, Kapha dominant people, there are some considerations, there are some precautions they should always follow. Is they should get plenty of exercises, they should avoid heavy foods, they should keep active. They should avoid dairy, icy foods and drinks, dairy products also. They should vary their routine. They should not go on the, program, the schedule. Sometimes they should change their schedules so that they will not be lethargic, so that they will not be stereotyped. They have to break the pattern of the stereotype. Okay, they should avoid fatty and oily foods. They should eat light, dry fruits, not juicy fruits, juicy foods, dry foods.
I love soups. Can I have soups? No?
Soup is fine. Soup is fine, and they should not sleep during the daytime.
Oh no! I always need a nap like at 2 p.m. I collapse like this.
And at the last, I have given the table in the book. Please go through that, and you will see this food: sattvic food, tamasic food, and rajasic food. Tamasic food. There are 3 types of Ayurvedic foods. 3 types of Ayurvedic foods. Sattvic food is light, easily digestible. Vegetarian foods are sattvic. Tamasic is non-veg foods and spicy, too much spicy, very hot foods. They are tamasic, and rajasic a mixture. Okay, so these are the Ayurvedic things, and in Ayurveda, last but not least, is use the herbs. Understand, learn the natural herbs like aloe vera, like Brahmi, Shankpushpi, Satavari, Musli. Yeah, there are lots of leaves. Essential oils.
I need to bring you.
So all these things are parts of Ayurveda.
Guruji, it's nearly impossible for me to avoid dairy products.
Lactose intolerant. Yeah, I love.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like I like them. I thought it's
You have to reduce this. Okay, so that was Ayurveda. And rest, please go through this chapter and learn more. And again, if you have any question, please ask me in the next class. Okay?
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay, Mine. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Welcome. And see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thank you so much.